everybody? At Caribara PRMG, once again with Pablo Meza from EXP.
What's up, bud?
And every time we sit here, we always talk about the market and all this stuff, but we hardly ever really talk about how we got into it and why you're in it and what makes this so such a great business for you. So tell me a little bit about how you got in it and why you feel that this is like the best thing you can get yourself into.
Man, I don't know if we have enough minutes.
Just give me like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. Do 20 years in 2 minutes. Let's see. That's a little difficult. So I guess let me see. So I started in real estate about 20 years ago. I was actually an aerospace engineer. I worked for Hughes Space Communications. And then 20 years ago, I worked at the LA Times and they had a big layoff. A good friend of mine was a lender, Irene, and she told me, you'd be a good realtor because you're a people person. You could talk to people. And I said, okay. I took the test, I passed it, and I've been doing that ever since. I'm very passionate about home ownership. You know, it creates wealth for everybody, and you know that.
Personal experience, obviously the same thing. I mean, you've really built a pretty good real estate portfolio, but what I think I see the best in you come out across individuals when I see you talk to them is that when you talk to somebody, you can show them that you've done it, so there's no way you can BS them and tell them otherwise.
Yeah, and you know what? You have to be passionate what you do. You know, you have to love what you do. It's you know, my dad was a general contractor. And he told me, it's like, either you're going to have to learn how to do construction or you're going to have to get an education. I said, the heck with that, Dad. I'm going to get an education. Because it was hard, you know. It was, and I'm grateful for it because he taught me a lot and allowed me to flip property, fix property. And it's always been an excellent tool I've had in this market because it's homes, you know. So I just very passionate what I do. And the biggest thing is, and I think you do the same thing, is customer satisfaction.
100%. We focus a lot on that.
We do. We bend over backwards sometimes, and sometimes like, man, that's just too much.
Yeah.
But no, you know, overall, at the end, when it closes, people realize how professional you are and how you got stuff done. Yeah. Even though sometimes they get difficult, but we still are able to close majority of the deals.
And what's great is we've been together, working together for a long time, and going back 10 years, we see the people that bought, that didn't want to buy at the moment, but explain to them why it would be a great investment for them. And now, these people have hundreds and thousands of dollars in equity that they would have never had. Exactly.
Not even that long. I went yesterday to a person that bought 4 years ago. And he referred me to a family. And you know, we were able to close them, so I gave him a nice little thank you gift. And he was telling me, Pablo, what's my house worth now? And in 4 years, it's worth $120,000 more.
Imagine.
Can you imagine if he was renting for 4 years? He would have lost $120,000.
And on top of that, the money that, as they pay down the loan, they're building more equity on top of that, and the write-offs and all the other stuff that you get to do to your own home.
And you know, and that's the biggest thing. You know, when you talk to somebody that rents, and I have people even to this day, they're on the wall saying, well, I'm gonna wait until the interest rate goes down. And they're gonna wait to a point, if the interest rate goes down, I said everybody's waiting for that.
100%.
You know, it's a window of opportunity. You have a window of opportunity to do it now and do some adjustments. And the interest rate does go down, refinance when it goes down. So it's a good time to actually buy. Yep. You know that more than anything. You know about rates.
The current cycle is not optimal, but it'll come back down where it makes sense to refi. But homes, today's report didn't show much, any impressions of home values coming down. So take advantage of it now, refinance later. But hey, always good talking to you, Pablo. This is a great opportunity to get to know you a little more about why you're in real estate.
Sounds good, man. Hey, man, we're passionate what we do, and I think it shows when we work.
100%. Right? All right, guys. See you guys in the next one.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Make sure you click on some of the other videos we have together and learn a little more about real estate. All right, guys. See you in the next one.